Hello everyone. So in today's video I'm going to discuss how to use the average SQL function in our database tables. So what we have here is our question set number 25, and it's a continuation about the data from the question set number 17. And so what we have here is our first question: find the average obtained in the first term mathematics subject. Alright, so let's head on to our SQL to answer this question. So for question number 1, we need to find the average obtained in the first term mathematics subject. So what we are going to type out is select average. So let's write student the table student exam mark record dot mark. Alright, from the student exam mark record table. Alright, so we are going to join in our term and the subject. So basically what we are going to do is in a join exam term underscore exam term on student exam mark record dot exam term underscore term ID is equal to exam term dot term underscore ID, and then we are going to join in our subject on the same table on student exam mark record join in the column subject. So we are creating the link here, subject dot subject ID, and our condition. So our condition is the exam term dot term name is basically first term is equal to first term, and the subject dot subject name will be equal to mathematics. Alright, so now let's run this query, and we are getting 71.845 as the average mark here. Yeah, I can just rename this as maths term 1 average, and it will appear. So yeah, that's it for this first question. Let's move on to our next question. So our second question is to find the average mark obtained in the second term singular subject. Alright, so let's answer this question. Alright, so our second question is not much very different. So basically here we want the second term singular marks. So I can just write singular marks mark average term 2. So this will be the heading of the table, and we can change this to second term. And since they have just given the name singular subject, I'm going to change this to like and add the wildcard here. So if they haven't given the full name in the question, we are going to use the wildcard. So like this, we are using our wildcard, and now we're going to search the average, and the average which we get is 87.8875. so that is the answer to our second question. And let's move on to our next question. Moving on to our third question: find the average of the marks obtained by Sachitra Wickramasinghe, student in all subjects in the examination held on the 10th of July 2020? So let's answer this question. So our third question asks for the average mark of a particular student. So if we are doing that, we can erase this, and what we need to change is basically the subject. We can remove the subject column, the subject table which has been joined, and we just need to change it by student. Student on student exam mark record, exam mark record dot student index number is equal to student dot index underscore number. Alright, and what we are going to change here, we have been given a date, so I'm going to change this to exam date. The column value which we are searching for, I can change it to 2020 -07 -10. Alright, and basically now it's not the subject name anymore, it's going to be the student's name, and I'm going to change it like this. So basically we are using a first name and a last name. Student dot first name is equal to Sachitra and student dot last name is equal to I'll take this to the next line. Alright, is equal to Vikrama Singha. Alright, close this bracket, and now I'm going to click on search, and we have the student that student's average marks as 63.09. If we are not sure about this, I can go to the student table, student exam mark record. So first we'll go to the student table and see the data. So Sachitra is student number 3, Sachitra, and student number 3 is term 2 mark record. So basically we need to check for 3 term 2. So we have 45 here, 45 here, and we have 98. So that's like 90 and about 190. So yeah, that makes up for the average. So this is correct. And now we can move on to our final question. And our fourth and final question: arrange the marks obtained by all the students of class 11A in the first term in ascending order. Alright, so let's write the query for this. And in our final question, we are supposed to sort all the marks in ascending order for the students from class 11A who wrote the exam in the first term. So basically I have to remove this average operator. So basically I can remove the brackets as well as we remove the average function, and so we need to add the class here, because we are giving the class as a value in a joint class on student dot class underscore class ID is equal to class dot class underscore ID. Alright, so we have done that, and now we need to change this few data here. So the exam term will be given a term, basically we are given a term name, which is the first term, and this should be changed to class name. So we can remove the bracket, class underscore class name. We can remove this bracket, is equal to 11A. Alright, so first term, class name 11A, and now what we need to do here is and okay, so now we open this inside the same operator, inside the same bracket, and then we write a and order by student exam mark record dot mark, and we've been asked to show it in ascending order, so ascending. We run this. We have a small error here. Yeah, I think we can remove this brackets as well. Let's see if this is the problem. Yeah, so now we have all the marks in ascending order from the students who are from 11A. So yeah, that is it for this question, and that is it for this video on how to use the average function in SQL. I hope this video helped you how to use it. Thank you for watching.